Gonna be an unboxing first for this channel. Asylum. Hey everybody, what's going on? Hope you've had a safe and awesome week. Yeah, I'm so excited for this one, y'all. This is, like the thumbnail says, my first piece of original art. I'll keep a little bit of the struggle I'm about to have opening this thing up, but I'll try to skip the more boring parts. But one more time, look at this. I didn't know what I was expecting. But let me back up a little bit. Let me very carefully open this up. Where do I even start? Okay, we'll go. I'm so nervous, y'all. Weird if I just do one little bitty layer at a time. Okay, folks, here comes the edit. Okay, so here's this part. Look at that. My goodness, what a well-packed job. Got some painter's tape holding it up. Give me another second so I get the rest of this out. Okay, y'all, after an embarrassingly long time trying to get this out, I have it out now. I'm not going to take it out of the loader here. Let me put it on this side so I can pop up picture. My goodness, I gotta look at that. Well, there we go. Look at that. That is so awesome. I'm gonna have it hanging up on the screen there. So, this is from 2024. This is Eddie Barrows, or Barrows, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, pencils with Danny Mickey inks. This is Action Comics number 1069, page 13. I was fortunate enough to have Kyle get this for me. This was on the original art show on Fridays on the EXP at 6 Eastern, 7 Central, but it wasn't Nick running the show. Every now and then, especially right now, Nick needs a break from the show, so we have folks come in, kind of run the show, in his stead. And this one was being run by Spencer Beck. Now, Spencer, as you all know, always brings a ton of great stuff. Like, most of the time Nick has 15, 20, some odd pages of art. Spencer usually brings art, comic books, prints. He brings a bunch of stuff. And during this particular show, I had made the slide deck. Kyle was running it. When we got to the original art section, this page popped up, and Kyle was like, claim for Jay. So, this is my first art piece. Wow. Like, that's... I don't know what... I've told Kyle profusely, thank you. I told Spencer thank you, because Spencer put it in the thing for me. Like, I don't have the words. I'm sure that eventually I could have gotten around to buying a page, but I'm a person that it's very hard for me to pull the trigger on things, so to speak. So a lot of times, if it's stuff like this, it's because somebody decided for me, hey, I'm going to get this for you, you can't say anything about it. And that's usually the best way, because if Kyle would have been like, hey, you want this page? I would have been like, I do, but man, I don't know. But I'm very, I feel very fortunate that, Kyle, this is great. And I appreciate you so much for this, man. Uh, this thing, man, like it's a Superman right there. Now I got to find this issue. Is what I need to do. It's Action Comics 1069. I got to find the issue now. Uh, see characters I know right off the bat that are on here outside of Superman. Looks like Hawkman. Not familiar with some of the other characters that are on this page, but this is awesome, y'all. I know nothing about art. Okay, I'm not all I ever do when we're doing the art show is I'm like, wow, this page is very pretty, very pretty. Man, I like how that looks. I like how that looks. I couldn't tell you anything, and I've been helping on the art show for quite some time now. You'd think I'd learn something. I haven't. That's no fault of anyone else's but my own. Uh, but man, this is so cool, and like I said, I'm probably getting all up in the way of the piece I got up there so y'all can see it a little better. Uh, man, again, this is so cool. This is so cool. Uh, what I would like is for anybody watching this video that collects art, help a noob out. Leave me some suggestions at the bottom what I should do. Like, is there a certain way to take care of this thing? How do I display it? I mean, it's in this loader, but should I get a frame for it? Things like that. Uh, any advice would be appreciated. Does this mean I'm bit by the art collecting bug? No. Doesn't mean that I won't try in the future to maybe get another page or two. Maybe this time actually buy one from Nick. Man, this is so awesome. I again, other than thank you, I just don't know what to say. Like until the art show, I never knew that the art pages or the pages for comics were this big. Man, this is so awesome. I love this a whole lot. So again, like I said, it's up there in the corner, but I'll show it off on this side one more time. Action Comics 1069, page 13. Yeah, page 13. This was a 2024 series. Eddie Barrows. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Somebody please correct me. Eddie Barrows, Danny Mickey. Just fantastic. I'm definitely, like I said, I'm going to definitely look up this issue. Again, folks, leave me any tips on how to make sure that, I display this correctly. Like, where should I keep it? Things like that. Like, this is really awesome. This is such a great community. Like, even if you don't yourself buy or collect art, just come through and watch the show. Because when it's Nick definitely has, a ton of pieces that, yeah, they're like thousands and thousands of dollars. I get that, but he also has some pieces that are pretty affordable. If you want to get into collecting, and Nick is just he's like the connoisseur of the hobby. He brings a lot of attention to it. So do yourself a favor. Fridays, if you got a little time to kill, 7 Eastern, 6 Central on The Experience, which I will link in the description of this video. Stop by and check out the art. Even if you don't buy, it's just, they're pretty to look at. Nick is hilarious. He's got some great stories. We always have a good time there. It's a great community. One of the things I can say, and I know it seems a little biased because, the experience is part of my job, what I do. We have a great community. Whether it's the art show, whether it's, the sales shows we have, whether it's Nancy's show or Comic Collectibles or Miss Jen or, the talk shows we have, the review shows we have, like with Rich and Dez, all those. You know, the Sketch Up Show with Mog and Mel. If you haven't watched that, that's another great one too. I'm rambling, but the point is the community's great, and if you want to be part of a fun community that lifts people up, and yeah, we crack jokes at each other, but it's just a great community to be a part of. And this piece is so awesome. My first art piece, and it's a Superman page. Like, how awesome is that? Hey everybody, thanks for watching the video. Once again, I want to thank Kyle and Spencer and Nick, because it was Nick's show. Nick was taking the night off. Spencer stepped in to help out, and Kyle bought me the page. I appreciate all of you so much. And to the fans out there that watch the show, love you guys. I love being on the show. Well, in the background, you know what I mean. Nick has me talk sometimes, but I love doing the show. And again, you know, if you're looking for a great art community, or just a great community in general to be a part of, make sure you check out the experience. But if you like what you saw in the video today, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We were at 9 subs away from 700, but we know how numbers fluctuate on YouTube. We're back down to 688, which is completely fine. That's so awesome that we're even at that number. But hoping this year to hit the 800 goal, maybe even the 1,000, but we'll see. But anyway, thank you all for checking out the video, and I'm getting on the mend, y'all. I am feeling better. There should be a hangout next week. We might have some other videos dropping. I know I sound good, but trust me, my face is killing me. I know it's probably killing you too. But I want you all to have an awesome rest of your day. Take care, and catch you in the next one. Later.